Recording in progress.
Hey, welcome.
Hey.
Welcome to Watercooler, episode 500.
Oh!
Also known as 69 plus 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 17.
All right. So it's not a banger.
Caitlin couldn't make it.
That's not entirely accurate.
But you know how the show goes. I, Chris Loxamana, kick it with my Corolla digital buds of yesteryear. With me today, all the way in Austin, Texas. It's Matt Fondelier.
Hey, brother.
Hey, Matt. And then all the way in North Hollywood, California, it's Mike Dawson. I should do like UFC fights, like coming from all the way in Orange County.
That is the worst Bruce Buffer I've ever heard.
California.
I will tell you that they like the only way you get it is by offering something different, and that's certainly
it.
Different.
Imagine the mic just coming down in the middle of that octagon.
You got to stand out.
Are you ready to go? You all the way in Orange County. It's Gary Smith. You just pumped?
I feel like I want to boo, but not at Gary. You know, it's confusing.
You just want to bite now?
I'll start.
Aren't you ready? Aren't you ready to? Is the testosterone in your body just pumping? And
No, that's estrogen that you're feeling.
Well said.
yeah.
Wow.
Kalen couldn't make it. He's uploading a video right now, and his internet just went down. I don't know what happened. He was here before the mics turned on, and then.
Well, he was going, I'm having a really hard time hearing everybody. Is everyone's connection good? We're like, yeah, we're all good. Do you think it's because I'm uploading a video right now? Yes.
Yes, 100%. That's why. 100%. And he's like, I can't even understand the words you guys are saying. Do you think it's because of the video? And then I finally gave him a thumbs up on the screen, and he was like, oh, okay. I'll come back when the upload finishes.
You think it's? I'm uploading this 8K video. And,
it's only like 21 gigs.
Yeah,
think I can do it?
So,
It's at 3%. No, it was at 50.
So I imagine Kalen will join once the
Well, it
upload
was
is
at
complete.
50, but Matt, we don't know when he started it, so that gives us no frame of reference.
Isn't that one of the best tension grabbers in movies? Like when you just see the upload speed, like they stuck their flash drive in and the guys are about to come in.
It's
like,
the new trope.
We gotta
dude.
get the stuff.
It's
And
the
you just
newest trope, though. It's overused now.
You see the loading bar, and it gets stuck at like 88. There's like, oh my god. And then the doors, the handle's just jiggling.
Right.
They're coming in. And then you just see it go, boo. And then it's like, oh, sigh of relief.
Yeah.
Grab the flash drive. They don't even eject it the correct way. They just pull it out.
No.
I mean, you could corrupt the drive. It's just, you went through all that trouble and you're going to go home with a chance of a corrupted drive. Not the best way to do it, I think. But they're getting these important files and they take it back to their lair. And then
They did that shit
Then they take
in,
over the bad guy. I mean, the world, because they're the bad guys. I'm talking about the bad guys. Yeah, I watched.
They did that in Mission Impossible, the latest one, and it's losing its tenseness.
Don't get me started on that. That's the biggest. That might be the biggest plot hole in that movie.
Yeah.
Mission Impossible.
Yes.
Yeah.
Hmm.
It was like
The airplane, though, pretty good
Sure.
on that airplane.
Sure, the airplane was fine.
I was kind of freaking out.
Submarine.
Dude, he could fucking fall, dude. This is not cool. You guys are gonna kill Tom Cruise, and then
but he's gonna go.
it's a Tom Cruise production. Did you notice that? This whole thing was like the movie was propaganda. Tom Cruise is a god, and at the beginning, it's like Tom Cruise presents Tom Cruise in.
All right. Well,
Kalen.
just came right in time for some Mission Impossible talk, but let me introduce who's here right now. Coming from all the way in Long Beach, California, it's Keelan Bean.
What's going on, guys? I do apologize for that, what transpired before I was able to come on.
I love how you're being coy about it. We told everybody what happened.
we've been talking
in
about it for
detail.
5
Like
minutes.
yeah, that's all we've been talking about is what's been going on with you.
Yeah, it's been a stressful day.
Oh, thanks for joining us, buddy.
Yeah, buddy.
Yeah.
Thanks.
Yeah, no problem.
Well, let's see how you react to this, Kalen.
Uh-huh.
This is episode 500.
Wow.
Dude, that's more than it deserves.
Yeah,
Call me
that's
call me
great.
at 690. Call me for the 10 banger.
Yeah,
I
fantastic.
I told Gary that last week. I said, "Hey, our next episode is gonna be episode 500," and then Gary's like, "Yeah, call me when we're at 69 or 690."
6,900.
69. Well,
Frankly,
that too.
call us then too.
Call,
Yeah.
call, he's like,
There.
call me at 690, the 10 banger. He's like, you said, and he's like, you said episode 500. I said, yeah, and then Gary threw up.
Look, 500 is a big number. Like 500 Days of Summer was a movie, right?
Sure.
And then the Proclaimers would walk 500 miles.
They actually would walk 500 or more.
And well, that's dude, we're a long way from that, man.
Yeah.
We're long. We got to do. This has been quite a road. So
It's true. 500
you
is
know,
well.
it's
Look, most people would think 500 is a significant number, and that is why I have written down the top 500 moments of the water cooler. So I will start
Wow.
number
500.
Number 500, and we have a sound effect for each one here. Just kidding. Episode or number 500 was the episode where Kalen had us flick grass.
Well chosen. That was
Yeah.
Flick grass.
definitely.
We had a guess, so that was
I would
number
have
500.
definitely
Oh,
put that
okay.
one in the top 500 for sure.
It would, yeah.
That got a pretty high score if I remember rightly.
Yeah,
I think it was,
I think you gave Grass 10.
I think I did.
Yeah. Number
Grass is great.
Number 499. No,
Joke Hunter from last week.
no, that's higher.
Oh,
That's higher.
that was beautiful.
Speaking of your family, Gary, so I got something lovely in the mail.
Yeah, so did I.
So did I.
so did I.
We all did. Yeah, I got mine in person.
I'm a little
Okay.
confused.
Well, it
Must
first
have been
off,
something that happened while I was away.
you were
it
away.
is.
Yeah.
So, what happened was
Dawson, that had to have been very confusing.
Yeah.
Well, actually, it was and it wasn't. Like I knew absolutely it had something to do with the show.
Yeah.
But I also had.
Zero frame of
I'm
reference.
getting this in the mail. Okay.
Well, producer Laura Lee sent us all yo-yo balls because Matt
Thank you, Laura Lee.
offhandedly just went, "Hey guys, you remember yo-yo balls?" And as Matt is showing on the screen there, and he just snapped it like
It's a retractable. It always comes back.
he snapped it like it was like a thong.
Yeah, but the thing about the yo-yo ball, as I learned when I handed it to my son, is it's just basically a wrecking ball. It like there is no way to like actually play with it. You just are flinging this hard piece of plastic
Oh yeah.
as
dude.
hard as you can.
I truly don't understand it either. I'll be honest. When Matt said that, it reminded me how much I think it's a useless toy a yo-yo ball is.
It's not even a toy.
And then it made
We used
me,
to have yo-yo ball
It made me
wars
mad
and
at
hit
Matt.
each other with them.
Well,
I
unlike the
definitely-
rest of you, I
What's
really
that for?
appreciate the gift. Thank you, Laura Lee.
I appreciate
Thank you,
the
Laura
thought.
Lee. I'm gonna hit people with it.
I definitely thought there was going to be more give, like when you actually try
Yeah.
to go yo-yo it, but it's so tiny that like even my kids, they're like,
Look at
"Ooh, what's
this.
that?" And they grabbed it and they maybe tried it for about 20 seconds. They're like, "Get this out of my sight!" Like,
That's what I remember too. Yeah. So
See, well, that's the difference between boys and girls. Whereas I came home and I gave mine to my son, and he just proceeded to want to play with it endlessly. And finally, my wife distracted him, and got it away from him because he was just going to clip an animal. I mean, it was going to happen.
right. So we all got yo-yo balls. So the way that they were delivered was this lovely metallic envelope packaging with a bunch of kissy lips on it, and then on the address is just this wonderful penmanship with kissy lips on that as well, and hearts, and it's addressed to me. So imagine my wife pulling that out of our mailbox.
All right, show me.
just
Put it up again, Dawson. Because
seeing
I
it
didn't get
from
mine in the
afar.
mail.
We
Okay.
got the hearts, you got the love. I mean, it's perfect. And
I feel like I should bring this to Goodwill though. I'm like not gonna open this.
What?
I don't know.
well, Doss, you're really missing out on a good 3 seconds of fun. So it's up to you. So we got this back, and my wife's just pulling this envelope, and her first reaction.
Is that offensive?
What?
Hope I meant no offense, Laura Lee. I just think that there's some child and a donation, it's like
I think she
I
understands.
drop stuff off at Goodwill all the time, and this feels like I should really just give this to Goodwill and deny myself the 30 seconds of fun I'm going to get.
Also,
she knew what you meant, Doss.
to be fair, I believe when the topic was coming up
this
on the
is pretty
show and
long.
someone said Laura Lee's going to send them, Gary said, "Mom, do not send those yo-yo balls to us."
That is
So
very
it's
correct,
kind of
Kaylin, and I'll explain to you how my yo-yo ball was delivered. My mother saw me at a restaurant where we were celebrating her and her husband's 50th anniversary. Happy anniversary, Mom and Dad. And she
Hey.
got very close to me, like in my ear, and handed it to me and said, "Don't ever tell me what to do." And she said it like super menacing, and then she said, the boys will be getting there shortly." And I was like, okay.
It's actually kind of fun.
Yeah, Dawson just playing his with the package still intact. Like he's
This
gonna
is a
return it to
win-win.
Target. Dawson,
Wait a minute.
here's the thing: if you're gonna donate to Goodwill, they'll still take it if it's still just in great condition. But you can give it a few twirls outside of the box. I think you'll be okay. I don't think you're. Getting the
I
full
actually
experience.
might keep this.
Yeah.
That was a
I
roller
think-
coaster, dude.
I think I'm gonna
Number
hold on to this.
498. Dawson
Yeah.
keeps the
This is
yo-yo
actually
ball.
kind of
Yeah.
fucking fun.
That'd be awesome, Matt. If all 500 moments were from this episode.
Yeah.
We should just count down 500 moments from this particular episode. Now, Doss,
Yeah.
just take it out of the box here. It's gonna bother me.
496. Dawson unboxes the yo-yo ball.
The thing about yo-yo balls is the part where you put your finger through is just this plastic.
It's hard plastic. There's
it's
no
this hard
give.
plastic circle. There's no give. It doesn't tighten onto the finger, which I guess is good because back in the day when I used to
Wait, what are you talking? Doesn't tighten around the finger?
Like you can, with a traditional yo-yo,
That's
you can
pretty
sort of
good.
create a loop. That,
Oh
so
my
that
God.
it's a
You guys.
Yeah, you can
Simple
do
thing.
that. You can do
You
that.
take
as well.
the
Yeah.
string and you put it
Ah.
through the plastic loop.
are you
You
not
can do
supposed
that.
to put your
Ah.
finger?
It
through that?
literally says on the box how to do it in case Dawson's holding the box right now.
I don't
and
think
he can
Dawson's
tell
using it
you.
right either. Okay,
Yeah.
so
I don't know if
there,
there's a wrong way
That
to
does
use
help.
the
That
yo-yo
does
ball.
help.
Yeah,
I'm
it gives
gonna
it more
start-
grip.
Yeah,
well,
that
maybe I'm
does
gonna
help.
give that a shot. Maybe
Look at
okay,
that.
I was
I
not
can
having
get
fun
into
with
this.
this.
I can get into
did
this, dude. This is pretty
I did
sweet.
not- yeah,
Okay.
I didn't think of that.
Well,
$4.95. Matt
did
teaches
not
the
read-
guys how to use the yo-yo ball.
And I can do tons of awesome tricks.
Yes.
That does help. That does help.
Yeah. All right.
This
Well,
episode's going down in history, guys.
all right. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe the yo-yo ball licks. I
Yeah.
don't know yet. Okay, so I'm.
Chris, you just got to read the instructions on how to get it on your.
There's giant
there.
pictures. You don't even have to read.
Yep.
I
I didn't do that. I just put
the.
the thing on my finger.
I
Yeah,
unboxed.
I
it so
assumed it
fast.
was kind of self-explanatory. I didn't think it needed instructions.
Right.
yeah.
Right.
I don't know. I think I got a different version than you guys. I think
That is true.
yeah, anyway, okay. Well, back when I used to
Yeah, Laura Lee
Yo.
bought 4 of the same yo-yo balls,
I
then went to
am-
a different part of Amazon and bought one for Chris.
I kind of think that I don't remember my package looking that nice. So, and I think what brand is it? What's
That's
the
an
brand?
insane take.
What's
Chris.
the brand?
That is the wildest take.
What's the
the
brand,
Laura-
Doss? What does
Big
the
time
brand say?
toys.
Yo-yo
LLC.
ball.
Yeah, I believe it's just that's the brand.
Oh, it is Yo-Yo Ball. Okay,
Oh, yo-yo ball.
I thought it'd be like Koosh or something. Remember Koosh? Matt seems like a Koosh guy.
She's made in China.
That
I
was
mean, I
it.
do remember it, but why am I a Koosh guy? I mean, I guess.
You look like
Let's
you'd be in a
not pretend
Koosh.
you weren't a fan of the Rosie O'Donnell show.
That is.
That was
I was
appointment
thinking about this
viewing
little
for Matt.
racket, the little racket ones you take on the beach.
Yeah.
You can kind of pop it back and forth. That was fun.
I was a devil stick man. Laura
We've
Lee.
talked about this. We've
Devil
talked about devil
sticks.
sticks.
Well, not enough for Laura Lee to send me a yo-yo ball.
All right.
Sorry, I feel like Kaylin. I'm sorry, but Laura Lee, what is your Hulu account? All right.
Oh, don't you fucking dare, because she's gonna call me and ask me to figure it out.
All right. Well, back when I used to I would do it so much that my finger would turn blue. I don't know if that's just what happens and you just have a dead finger as a yo-yo artist, But I would put a band-aid around my finger to stop the circulation from getting cut off, because my top part of my middle finger would just turn cold and blue.
I mean,
what
frankly,
happens
I have no idea what string arrangement you did for your yo. Like the fact that you put your finger through the little plastic ring, I don't even know what to believe.
When I was using a Duncan or something that just was slapped with a bearing and that would sleep for days, I would do the
Come on.
legit.
Dude, Duncan's lick, bro.
We're Omega people. Over
Omega,
here.
sorry, Omega. You're right, Omega.
Is it Omega or is it Yomega? I can't remember.
It is Yomega. You're right.
All right, that's
It's
what I
all
thought.
coming back to me.
Yomega was the good stuff.
Yomega was nice. Yeah, Gary is correct. And when I would do the Yomega and I'll let it sleep, I would do the part where it would cinch around my middle finger, and it just
because if you wanted that Yomega to sleep for a hot second, you had to throw it pretty hard. So that's going to tighten on
I
your
would
finger.
take it apart. I'd put Vaseline in it.
Ooh,
Yomega.
slow down.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I would rub the Vaseline right in the bearing there, and then tighten it back up, and and then let it sleep, and then
it
have my way with it.
dude.
Yeah.
Sometimes you set it on fire, it's going so
Okay,
fast.
Cosby.
Well, I miss doing the yo-yos. So anyway, Kaylin had a terrible day. Matt had a birthday. So let's talk about Matt's birthday. Happy birthday, Matt, by the way. Yes.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Who was the first person from the water cooler to call you?
Oh God, I know it was
Mike
me.
Dawson.
Gary-
I knew for sure it wasn't me. That's why I asked the
Oh,
question.
Yeah.
okay. I thought you thought you were first.
No, I fucked it up completely. I'm famous for trying to do the 12:01 a.m. text. Matt, I caught myself at 7 p.m. or 8 p.m. or something. I felt horrible. I called and interrupted his dinner and his below deck watching.
I was watching Monday Night Football, as a matter of fact.
Okay.
Sure you were.
No, my birthday was on a Monday, which kind of sucked. But the previous Saturday, that is when we
What are you,
did.
12?
Yeah, dude. Oh, work all day. Ugh, gross.
Go ahead.
Saturday, the 6th. That's the day we really celebrated. It was my 41st birthday, or as I was trying to tell people, it was my 21st birthday. And that's about the reaction I got every single time I said
Well,
it.
I'm doing the math in my
It's
head.
your
Yeah, wouldn't that
20th,
be the
21st
42nd birthday?
No,
Yeah, I think it would be.
Yeah,
no, it's not. My first 21st birthday was my 21st birthday. My second 21st birthday
No,
was
we're
when I
not
turned
going through
22.
this. You're not going through all the numbers. You stop.
It's very simple math.
493. Matt explains birthdays.
So,
And he hasn't even gotten to dinner or drinks.
Well,
We're
thank you,
just
Dawson.
on the celebration of the birthday part.
That's right. Dawson knew it in advance. We were going to do dinner and drinks. But my wife had the idea. She said, why don't you invite a couple of your buddies to come join us? There's a group of us that we all have dogs. We spend a lot of time together. So I asked my bros to join us. And so we had a night on the town in downtown Austin. Started out at a cocktail bar called Small Victory, which I've talked about on the show before. Very cool little speakeasy place. One of those cocktail books where they have every single drink in it. It tells you what old school cocktail book that recipe came from.
God, do you just look for places I'll hate?
You would love this place, Gary. You would. It's classy. It is classy. And then we went out for a fancy Mexican dinner at this place called Commodore, and I will definitely get into that on the Patreon episode because that's a multi-course meal to experience. But after that, we hit up 2 more bars. We went to a bar in Austin called 7 Grand because there's a place in LA that I used to frequent called 7 Grand. And much to my delight, I think it's the same owners. It had a very similar Elkhead logo, big whiskey walls, pool tables. It was fucking great. And then
Whiskey walls and pool tables.
yeah, you know the place. And then ended up at a place called Sidebar, which we also had went to this past Halloween. So that was a fun time as well. I didn't get home till about 2 a.m. I slept till noon, had a hangover for multiple days, which was not great, but it was a great time overall. And I was very happy to have spent it with not just my wife, but also 2 of my closest friends out here. And everybody had a blast.
Nice, dude.
Yeah.
That sounds like a good
Did
birthday.
you
Yeah, it was great.
Fun.
good. Everybody else pick up the tab?
No, we split the dinner. They bought a lot of the drinks, but the dinner I told them in advance. I'm like, look, I want to go to this very fancy place, and in no way are you allowed to cover our part of the meal. But if you but obviously we're going to bars. If you feel obligated to get me a drink, I won't say no.
I like that he phrases it.
I was about to go. That was classy.
Obligated.
Classy move.
Yeah, thank you.
That's like my thanks in advance on an email. Like, basically, buy me drinks.
Well, listen, I'm sure I said it differently.
I'm just gonna hold my hand out like this, and if a drink you buy just happens to fall in, great, thank you. But it's up to you guys. It's up to you guys. I'm just gonna hold my hand out like this and just wait. That's it. Yeah, that's a good, buddy.
Walk up to the bar and be like, "So, what are we drinking, guys?"
Yeah. Right.
Now, Matt, did you try? You said earlier that you were trying to tell people it was your 21st birthday. Did we try this on like any of the bartenders or the servers at the restaurant by chance? Like,
no.
Who do we try this bit on?
Just close family and friends, you know?
Your good job, dude. Because if you said that to a bartender, man, I would feel so bad for you.
No, I would never do that. To my friends, absolutely. To a bartender, no, thank you.
Okay.
Good for you.
They're too busy making my Ramos Gin Fizz.
Showing some
we don't have time to
restraint in your
talk.
old age.
Ramos Gin Fizz.
I love it. Well, happy birthday, man.
Thank you.
Thank you. So excited for you.
I should also say I'm 41. Which feels really fucking weird.
21 times. Come on, Dawes.
That's right.
Heard him.
Well, look, man, the jury's
obviously.
still out on exactly what that math is. So I don't know if he's 41 or 42.
I don't think he does either, so it's fine.
We did see at a certain point, because this was downtown, a completely butt naked dude who was just sitting there holding his junk. He must have been on some kind of drugs. I would hope so. And he looked like he did not know where his clothes were or why he'd been separated from them. And we all just tried very desperately to not make eye contact with him, which was that was one of the highlights of the night.
So where did you look at him?
I was gonna say eye contact is probably something I'd be striving for in that scenario.
Look away.
Yeah. Naked in public.
It was tough.
Yeah. Reminds me of Rush Hour 3. Anyway, so I'm glad you had a good time. Glad your buddies went out with you. A 2-day hangover sounds about right at our age.
Yeah.
Yeah, hangovers are lasting way too long. It
I
makes
got news for
I
you.
don't want to drink anymore.
Yeah, it only gets worse.
Ugh.
Yeah, I'm good. It's almost not worth the squeeze anymore at this point, but
Almost.
Almost.
I was telling Matt before the show started, I haven't had a drink since I got back from the cruise. And I'm like, and that's not it's mainly imposed because I'm fucking working so much. But it's great to not drink. You wake up feeling good every day, you know?
Well, I recommended some mocktails on Past Shay. You can check those out.
No.
Go.
Ew, gross. Gross.
Don't sleep on that phony Negroni.
I do like that name. I like a name that rhymes. So anyway, I'm glad.
No,
you
it's just
fun.
as
Glad
you get
went to
older,
your
dude,
cocktail
the
bar.
recovery time takes a lot longer, and it hurts.
All right. Well, look,
So.
it wouldn't be a 500th episode if we didn't hear from our listeners who have been contributing to this show since the very beginning. We love everybody who supports the show, who comments, who does all that. So let us read some of our comments from you, the listeners.
Now it's time for listener comments.
All right, and these are comments found on either our Patreon page or our Facebook group. If you want to join our Patreon page for as little as $5 a month, you get ad-free episodes that are actually ad-free. You get an extra episode a week, opportunities for movie clubs and meetups, things like that. So, and then also our Facebook group. It is free. Facebook group is free, and it's my favorite place on the net. Very easy to join. So if you have access to the internet, which if you're listening to this podcast, you probably got access unless you're uploading a video. Then you just go to facebook.com/groups/BoBoBoyArmy Worldwide LLC. Then you answer a few questions. We might let you in. Let's go to Facebook first. Jacob Morales. He says, "Hey, Bobos, I could use some cheering up."
Hey, Jacob.
Jacob, we've known you for a long time. We are here for you. So let's see what he says. I inadvertently ruined a surprise party for a friend. And right at the beginning of the planning stage of it all, I meant to text a friend separately, but had mistakenly put it in a group chat that the birthday boy was part of, and he saw it right away. Anyone else fumble something so bad?
Oh yeah.
First off, Jacob, it's gonna be okay. It was a mistake. I can almost guarantee that the birthday boy is flattered either way, and you all have something to look forward to together. So at least there's a bright side there. It sucks for the person who was maybe planning the party and you mess. But I mean, look, it happens. That's all part of a surprise party. It's hard to keep it a surprise a lot of the time, and I can't tell you the amount of surprise parties I've been to where the guy's like, "Oh yeah, I knew the whole time." Like, you know, So it's still a fun concept, but regardless, you all have something to look forward to, and that is just an awesome feeling on its own. It's like why I love tea times. It's why I love, like, it's just nice to look forward to it. But as far as anyone fumbling something so bad, yeah, Gary definitely did.
Yep.
And we could talk about the meetup because that's the thing I think of the most, and it kind of affected our careers.
Yeah, sure did. All of us.
In a way.
And yeah, we can definitely talk about that at the meetup.
Yeah. Okay.
I just had to tell that story.
Yeah, I remember now.
I just told that story recently in my personal life, and boy, the horror on my new coworkers' faces when they heard the gory details.
Brutal.
Yeah,
Just
pretty
like
tough.
if you think
Kind of brutal for all of us if you think
It was
about
very-
it.
imagine just us just hanging out and just doing nothing, and when we get dragged along. Gary
Well-
anchored the whole thing.
I mean, I've got to be honest. I think probably affected 5 other people who aren't even on this show. So yeah, it really just
What is this again?
Well, we'll talk
talk about it
we'll
off air.
we'll talk about it at the
It's a
meetup.
tease.
Dawson.
It's a tease.
You'll remember it when we
But
tell
it
you.
is a brutal fumble. And Jacob, if you're not going to be at this meetup, I suggest you be there because if you want to feel better, you can just hear about Gary
Yeah.
ruin. You say 5 people. I would say a few
5 people.
thousand.
Oh, well, if you want to expand it that way, then I would say it's more like
thousands of people.
tens of thousands. Yeah.
So, we can just leave it there. But it was horrifying, just horrifying.
It was, yeah, it was. You'll feel a lot better about this party if you hear this story because, goddamn.
Yeah.
And I just, full bore about as hard as you can, straight into it.
Yeah. You guys ever have a surprise party?
Yeah, you guys attended one of mine.
That's right. Very famous. Arguably water cooler top 300 moment.
Are we there already? That's right. Yeah.
Gary's half birthday.
It was my birthday.
That was celebrated at your half birthday.
It was okay. That's
No,
right.
the half birthday
was-
was known. He knew about the half birthday.
I'm conflating 2 events. Okay.
No, you're not conflating 2 events. They held my 30th birthday in the summer to throw me off the scent so that they could tell me it was a party for something else. So it was sort of celebrated in the vicinity of when my half birthday would have been. But
Which reminds me, did you guys do a surprise 40th that I missed? Aren't you turning 40 in a couple months there, buddy?
Yeah, it was about 8 months ago.
Happy birthday.
You already turned 40. Okay.
Who said happy birthday first?
Wait, Gary, you didn't turn 40. You turned 20 like 20 times.
Yeah, you're right. That's right.
true.
My
I
20th,
think- I don't even
It was
20th,
your 20th birthday.
20th birthday.
Yeah.
Or my
I see why
10th,
that doesn't
30th.
catch
That
on.
was, I think that was your
makes me mad.
19th, 20th birthday.
It
Or
makes
it
me
could have
mad
been my
even
10th,
saying it.
30th birthday, 10th, 29th birthday.
Matt,
Yo.
I've come to the mathematical conclusion that you're full of shit.
Okay. Well,
Next year is your 21st birthday.
okay. Well, we'll let the mathematicians decide. I'm confident. I feel very confident.
I'm going
Here's
to
the thing,
reverse.
I'm still
gonna
curious.
reverse
I'm
that.
Classic
still curious
SAT
to
question.
hear Matt's
I'm
argument
reversing
as
it.
to how his premise makes sense.
Well,
Explain
because
yourself,
his
Matt.
21st birthday.
I tried to. Gary
His
wouldn't let me.
21st birthday was his
Was my
first
first.
21st.
That's right.
And then 20 more of those, he's 41.
Yep. Thank
Wait,
you, Dawson.
so here, yeah,
Wait.
It's
it-
very simple.
Hey, Matt,
very
okay,
simple.
I'm looking at it now. Matt is right. This is an SAT question. If Matt has 21 birthdays and he's 21 years old, then that means he has 0 friends.
Oh,
All right.
no.
I'm holding this
Sad.
flosser that has a very sharp point on it to get in between your teeth, and I'm really considering stabbing myself in the eye if I keep this up. It's becoming harder and harder not to.
Gary stabbed himself. That's top, what, 300?
491.
John Masachi on Facebook says, Das, congrats
Yeah.
on your new gig here in Charlotte.
Thanks, dude.
So, yeah.
Oh, you got a
Dawson-
local.
Dawson
Sweet.
had some news about joining the radio out in Charlotte, which totally licks. Let's see here. Movie Junkie of SLC on Patreon says, Blackbird is a fantastic series. It gets very intense towards the end. Also highly recommend. And if you look at the real guy Paul Walter Hauser portrays, spot on casting.
Yep.
PWH is the
I saw
best
that.
part of the Naked Gun, the Fantastic Four, as well as I, Tonya, and Cobra Kai. He truly
I didn't
wins.
look into the Paul Walter Hauser real guy beyond the picture they show in the finale episode. You know, kind of in the credits, they show the real guy.
Okay.
So I saw that picture. I thought Hauser was a little bigger than that guy. But, you know, what are you going to do?
Yeah.
Have you finished it yet, Matt?
I think I have 2 left. 6 parts. I can't remember if I watched 4 of them or 5 of them, but I'm pretty sure I have 2 left. But I'm digging it.
Yeah.
Kalen, you like it?
Yeah, I'm excited to watch that one. But
Mike
a
J.
bit of a follow-up, I'll say, for the Flickin' this week.
Oh.
Like that. Mike J. Nilsson says, finally, and that's probably because we uploaded the episode so late, but
Yeah.
kind of makes me feel good that people are waiting, you know?
Yeah, but also it's a
Eagerly
free show,
waiting.
so settle down.
But thank you for being a subscriber, Mike, and commenting on Patreon.
Yes, thank you, Mike.
Which you clearly pay for. We appreciate it. Let's see here. A lot of people loving Joke Corner with Gary Jr.
That was amazing.
Yeah.
A. Jenner, Frank Aguiano,
I mean,
Marty Ward.
just listening to that in the car in traffic, I burst out laughing so hard. The delivery was just
Spot
could
on.
not just chef's kiss, but perfect. It was not expecting that at all. I laughed
timing
so hard
was
when I heard that.
Impeccable, and he just the way he shouted the punchline.
Yes.
was
It could not have been better. It couldn't have been. It was
No.
perfect triple axle.
It was A plus.
Easily water. Oh, we already numbered that one. Never mind.
Yeah. Well, anyway, I loved it too. So I'm glad that it landed with Kalen driving. Yeah. In fact, Marty Ward says that we should make Patreon $6 to promote Gary Jr. to full time. Something to think about. Don Powell, speaking of great jokes, a lot of people loving Dawson's Blink 182 cruise joke about Blink being 86th.
I was joking. Oh yeah, but I was joking.
Well, a lot of people love that one. So
Yeah, that's
There
good.
you
That's
go.
very nice of them.
producer LL,
I love that they love it.
producer LL, the gifter of yo-yo balls,
Mhm.
says, "Thanks, my grandson. The apple has landed." Oh,
Yep.
dude. Okay, I don't know how to feel about this. Most of these comments are about Gary Jr. I'm like, we were on that show for like an hour. Gary Jr. was on there for 40 seconds. This is, I'm getting a little nervous. Maybe we don't bring him on full time.
We got to bring it, man.
I
You
don't
got to
like where
bring
this is
more
going.
content.
That's true. That's true. But that's the thing, though. He comes on and he just hits a home run and leaves. Like that's what people are gonna remember him for. Which is a good thing to do. Let's see here. Darren Sutton says, for the record, Creed effing rocks. Yeah,
I don't think that's debatable. That's absolutely fact.
I think the Creed hate is starting to die down a little bit. Just the hate in general. But yeah, the Creed, Nickelback, everyone's welcome in the pool now. Let's see here. Stuart Bradshaw says, I like Dawson's quote at the beginning of the show, which I know from the Smiths song Panic.
Nice. Yes.
And he also says that
Chris!
your college story is crazy because mine is exactly the same. Out of high school, I went to Cal State Fullerton for 1 year, then went to junior college, and then went to Cal State LA, which I absolutely hated. So look at me and you, Stuart. Look at us. Crazy. let's see, more Gary Jr. stuff. We get it. You like Gary Jr., everybody. Sorry, it's fine.
You can't let it slow you down, Chris.
Adorable
Really,
six-year-old
really
that
showing
works
your
blue.
ego, man.
No, I really am. I do have an ego, and it's being totally bothered.
You should have seen, Gary, the things that Chris was texting me after that show. Like, I don't want him on the air anymore.
That little piece of shit.
Why?
How dare he steal my thunder?
Exactly.
Who does he think he is?
Yeah, I was texting it straight to Gary Jr. too. Let's see. Jim Blake says, I wish I had a bargain retail manager to dish out sage college advice. I didn't even apply to any colleges. I thought they just picked kids like a draft. I did have a sweet video.
That sucks, man.
Dude, Jim.
Probably did.
That's what I'm telling you.
Jim.
We're not taught that in high school well enough, at least. I did have a sweet video store job out of high school. Didn't see that industry drying up the way it did. Yep. That sucks, Jim, but hopefully you're doing okay now. I mean, you're a Patreon subscriber, so you got the moolah. And we appreciate the support. Let's see. Andrew McGiffin says Dawson is like my comedy shitting on music soulmate. So he says that Eric and Katie Jenks can attest I went on that very Creed Pearl Jam rant Labor Day weekend.
Nice.
So look at that. You guys are aligned. Let's see here. Memes. We got a lot of memes in the thing. I can't read all the memes. My goodness. Ryan Scripps writes, I am by no means a CPA, but I think you might be able to deduct a gift card purchase as a business expense.
I was waiting for this to
If
come.
you also claim the gift card value as income. I'm probably completely full of shit, but I think there's something to what I'm saying. At a job long ago, the CEO was known to hand out Amex gift cards as bonuses, but they were reported as income to the IRS.
Wow.
Okay.
I'm saying wow for that story and for that incredible fact-finding mission.
So here's what I'm going to say. Maybe, but Matt's not reporting the gift cards as income, so
No.
Matt can't write them off.
Yeah. It's a very clever idea, though. I had never really considered that. I think maybe there's a difference between an Amex credit card and a Commodore restaurant gift card. You know what I mean?
It could be one or the other. I think the IRS doesn't care. So yeah, Amex gift card, an actual money, checks, or a gift card to Ichi. Then yeah, sure.
Yeah. Uchi.
Gucci.
Do they have those? They probably do.
Yeah, dude. Why do you think I dine there?
You dine at Gucci?
Uchi.
Oh.
Darren.
It was the same episode as the yo-yo ball. Don't worry about it.
That's what it was. Darren. Well, I mean, you talked about it for like 4 episodes. Darren
did.
Sutton says, "I like this one. This is a 500 episode 500 comment right here. Probably not a controversial take in this group, but I had the thought today that Watercooler is totally my favorite podcast to listen to.
Aww.
Isn't that
Well done
nice?
as usual, boys. All the guys bring a good part to the whole of the show. I hope this ride never ends." That's really nice, Darren.
That's
Thank
very
you.
sweet.
Yeah,
Thanks, man.
thanks.
Well, and then Ryan Roberts commented on that. Said, "Yep, it's the only show I pay for, and I love it so much. I will still go back and listen to all the old episodes just to get a daily fix of my water cooler."
All right, we're gonna need you to go back and write down, make a list of 500. Of the
Yeah,
best
we're gonna need
ones.
you guys to go back. Send Matt the time codes, please. We'll
Actually,
do a show.
let's think ahead. Make it 600.
Oh, I like
Oh,
that.
there you go. Make
You know
it
what?
690.
Yeah, there you
Over
go.
here. Eric Lepore says, "I agree. It's the only show I pay for. I love it." Jason Kilp says, "I used to joke that there were podcasts I wouldn't pay for, or that there were P's I wouldn't pay for. Podcast was one of them. Now I can't say that because of the water cooler. I misread that. The punctuation was weird.
What, you're against paying for pussy? Is that what you're saying,
Jason
dude?
Kilp says, "I
That's
used to
the
joke
joke
that
there.
they were P's I wouldn't pay for. Podcast was one of them.
Yeah.
Now I can't say it because of water cooler.
So what else is there?
Pasta.
There's
Pearls.
okay, you don't pay for pasta.
Paramount Plus.
Pearl Jam CDs.
Okay,
Paramount
That's
Plus,
accurate.
yes.
good.
Carrie's tech.
Pot.
Pot's a, yeah.
And now, if you pay for pot, then your whole thing is null and void, because that's a pretty important P.
Yeah. So,
Mhm.
Jason,
I'd
we're
even
gonna
say that's
need
PP.
you to elaborate on what peas you wouldn't pay for.
Yeah.
Um,
And if pot's not one of them, then you've lost your entire argument.
let's see. Eric Jenks says
And
it's the only.
thank you for paying for this podcast.
Yeah.
Yeah. Eric Jenks says it's the only one I pay for as well. It's cool to be apart from basically the beginning too. Thank you, Eric.
Thank you.
Yeah, so you just pay, right? Katie doesn't.
No. It's a family business
Oh.
expense, and they write it off.
Jim Blake says it's the Seggies. A friend of mine had a flailing podcast for years, and I kept trying to explain to him that if you don't have a guest, you need recurring bits to prompt conversation and make the listener feel like they're playing along. Who knows? You might accidentally stumble on the next chimichurri. So that's true. So good.
I don't know, that
advice.
cuts both ways,
It's
though.
called
I mean,
choose your chimney, sir.
yeah.
Mike J. Nilsson put up a Facebook poll, says, which of the guys is most likely to get offended by a poll created here? Ooh,
I think we all know the
overwhelming,
answer to that
an
one.
overwhelming amount of votes, which I think they're just trolling him. According to the comments, they are, but it's to Gary, and they put 2 R's in Gary too, just to double down with the hate and the R's. I'm next, which I should be higher. Gary Jr. should be number 1, and then Dawson is after me, and then Matt and Kalen both tied at like they get the least at 1%.
Yeah.
I love a good poll. I love a good poll.
Is that a good poll?
Oh yeah.
All right, well, there you go, Kalen. So, all right, well, those are our comments, everybody. Thanks for writing in. Thanks for the polls. Thanks for the love. Thanks for being a part
I'm
of this show.
offended by that post.
For anyone who's
I think
not
I should be
Patreon.
much higher.
You think?
Yeah.
What were you saying, Gary?
I said for anyone who's not a Patreon subscriber, there would be an outro right here. I'm just saying.
Yes.
Do the right thing.
Yeah, but it's episode 500. Just kidding. Pay for it. I don't care. I don't care. You gotta hold strong. It's like, I've been parenting Dawson this thing called a toddler. I know. It's
I
not
thought
part
you were
of-
saying
you were
been
gonna
parenting Dawson.
Oh, I've also been parenting Dawson in a way too. But there's a type of human being called a toddler, Doss,
Yeah.
and I gotta stay strong. It's hard when he wants strawberries, and I'm just like, eat your quesadilla, bro. It's like, no.
And then, but you got
strawberries.
to, I think what you're doing wrong, if he has a problem, dude, you got to let him know how good quesadillas are, bro. How good he has it, bro. Check out the quesadilla, bro.
That's what I'm saying.
It's fun to say.
And the thing is, you're
It's
probably
fun
gonna
to eat.
eat strawberries every day,
Tortillas
dude.
and cheese.
Dude, tortillas
Tortillas and
quesadillas
cheese.
are nice.
Tortillas
I would love to
and
eat.
cheese.
I love toddler
Yeah,
food. I
man.
get it, man. I look at his
Yeah.
food, my mouth waters. I look down at
Yeah.
my salad. I'm like, this is bullshit.
I love toddler food as well. Quesadillas, chicken nuggets, mac and cheese. You know who doesn't like toddler food? My toddlers.
Yeah.
Wow.
They won't eat any of the stuff. Quesadillas won't touch the stuff. I don't know what's wrong with them.
Wow.
Yeah. See, that's
They
what I'm
love strawberries
saying.
though.
Yeah. Maybe they're becoming like Matt. They're just getting a little too fancy there, a little too hoity-toity.
That is the
So
real
what do you
problem.
do, Chris?
Caitlin.
Do you got to discipline him or?
Yeah, you know, I bet Matt says when he goes to bars, instead of like, "Oh, can I see your cocktail menu?" He's like, "Can you tell me about your cocktail program?" I think that's what he says now.
I can say with confidence I've never called it a program, but I will going forward.
Can I see the brochure of cocktails, please?
Tell me about your cocktail program.
Do you have a spreadsheet?
Yeah. But you're right, Kalen. Toddler food is awesome. So, and actually,
It's a real problem because if they decide they're not going to eat it, it's really hard for you not to eat it because it's just sitting right there.
Oh
It's
no,
already been prepared.
No, you're eating it.
Yeah,
All right.
exactly.
Yeah,
That's
you're
like a
eating
real
it.
problem for me.
Oh, which brings me to number 246. The guys come up with a new concept for a toddler restaurant. So, Mr. Cuban, let us tell you, this is a restaurant that only serves dino nuggies, grilled cheese nuggets, berries, quesadillas for adults and
Mac
kids.
and cheese.
Mac and cheese. And
The Kraft mac and cheese.
the adults would love that
exclusively.
too. The adults would love that too. So we need a toddler only restaurant. Everything is covered in plastic. It's gonna get messy. It's just all tear away. Everything's tear away. Tablecloths, tear away floors, tear away bibs, everything. Yeah. So I think we're on to something here. So another business idea, other than the Patreon stuff. So I think this is good. All right. Well, speaking of Patreon, we should probably get ready to get going with that. But wait, Matt, you had a TOD that you wanted to get into before we left.
Oh, we're gonna do this now.
Let's do it now.
Buckle up, fellas. All right. Here's something that this occurred to me. I think I do something weird at the supermarket, and I wanted to ask you guys.
I'm going to stop you there. Steel veal is definitely one. I'm going to say it is weird. I'm going out on a limb here.
I think I'm going to agree with him. I think I'm going to agree with him.
Caitlin's going to think it's completely normal. Gary and I are going to think it's weird.
I'm going to simply say,
either way.
I'm going to simply say that I've done it before.
And Dawson's done it before. I like this. Okay, Matt.
Well, here's the thing. I would think that this is an activity that we all do, but maybe I do it for more categories. Now, let me put you in this. Visualize this, if you will. You're at the supermarket. You're in, let's say, like the dairy section, and there's like packaged sliced cheese. All right, you want to make some sandwiches later. You're going to buy some sliced cheddar.
I think I know what you're getting at.
Which package in the line of packages do you take? Do you take the front cheese, or do you go back 2 or 3 units and take that cheese?
Matt,
you fucking insane?
I knew I did this. I knew I did it. I do this with Thrifty ice cream, chocolate malted crunch, because there's one store that sells it and it's always old and the malt pieces are no longer crunch. So you don't want to buy them there. So I always get the back ice cream. But since then, problem solved. I went to a Ralph's and they have ones that aren't fucking expired, Vallarta.
Sure.
I do that with lunch meat.
Okay.
I got a pack of bologna the other day.
Yeah. Why take the front one?
I took the back bologna, bro.
You go back with the bologna.
Yeah.
Kaylin, where do you stand on this?
When it comes to, you're on the right track here. But when it comes to the pre-packaged foods like the lunch meat and the cheeses, I'm just taking the first one there. That's fine. Now, if we're talking more like produce,
milk or something that's going to spoil quickly,
it's also kind of a hassle. It's a hassle to get milk that far back. It's tough to go in there and grab it with how big they are. Kind of almost the same thing with the cheeses. It's kind of condensed. But something like, when I buy mushrooms, like the Baby Bella mushrooms, those are the ones I like. I find that the ones hidden in the back there are always more fresh than the ones up front.
That's right.
So I will do the move, but not to the cheeses or the lunch meats.
Chris, Gary, your turn.
This is insane behavior for anything besides milk.
I get my milk at Costco and it's organic and it lasts 3 fucking months.
I will also say that we run through milk so quickly in this house that it doesn't.
That you wouldn't worry
which
about
one
milk,
we buy. Yeah,
it's good.
I can see why that would definitely be a choice for anyone in which the gallon won't be gone in 2 days.
So wait, Matt, how far does your insanity extend? Are you doing this for cereal?
That's exactly why I bring it up, because the answer is yes. I do it for literally everything in the supermarket, and it started to occur to me that maybe I don't need to do this for every single item. And I'm like, does everyone do this for every item? I can't be the only one. I can't be the only one.
Cereal is overkill, dude. That's got a shelf life of forever.
Now, I also will say this too. This doesn't apply to something like a box of cereal, but it absolutely applies to something like a package of cheese. I'm checking the shape. All right. I want to make sure that those 12 slices have been sealed in the package in a way where it's retained a nice shape. It didn't get misshuffled and there's 3 pieces that are stacked up on top of each other. Or bacon, you got to check the bacon for the shape.
I can't help you with this one, Matt. You're going too far here.
Well, Chris hasn't said a word, so I know he supports me 100%.
He's fucking disgusted.
What is it, Chris?
I am so disgusted.
Really?
By everyone else, right?
No, Matt.
Damn.
I need you to hear this. I am so disgusted in myself because I do the same thing. I am expiration dates. I check them all. I want to know what was made the soonest. What was what's the freshest of the bunch?
Yeah,
what
it's the same
will
price.
last me the longest?
Yep.
My
Cereal.
Cereal?
I don't buy cereal, but everything,
Yeah.
all the other.
you know what else I
lunch
do it
meat,
with?
The cheeses, especially if it's one of those backloading ones where the guy's just back there, he's loading it from the back. I'm like, that's the one I'm gonna get.
That's the one, baby.
That's the one for me.
Let
I'll
the
take out
suckers
all
get the one
milk,
in the front.
I'll get the one in the back, and then I put them all back.
Oh, you put them back. See, that's a bigger man than me. I just leave them on the floor.
Wow, really?
No.
No, you don't.
Okay. I do
just
it with
like that idea.
I buy Mazzetta pepperoncini, and you got to make sure the pepperoncini's got to be fucking crisp. So you definitely reach back and buy the ones at the very back of the aisle.
So Matt, what about ketchup?
Ugh.
Are you like
Gross.
Yeah,
okay,
gross.
fine. What
Yeah,
about
yeah.
ranch?
Yeah,
Are
I'm
you
listening.
like taking all of the ranches off the shelf, reaching as far back as you can to get the ranch that's in the back?
Well, that's pretty
no.
easy for the ranch because you can just push those to the side. You don't have to take them off the shelf.
Well,
but yeah,
But also, like,
Wait.
you just gotta look.
So you're
quickly.
messing up the.
So wait, you're
the-
going to the back on an item that is not backloaded.
who's to say, Gary? They backload all the items.
Well,
How do you
not
think
only
a
that-
supermarket works?
the time
Read a
that the
book.
supermarket
Exactly how the
employees
supermarket
take.
works. I
to
worked
stack
at a supermarket
everything.
for 2 years. I know exactly how it works.
They don't backload
How
the.
do you
They don't
think it
backload the
works?
shelves, do they?
No.
Okay, so that
They
then
don't.
you take the front
yes,
one.
they do. Dude, every time I go to look, now we got to do this. Now the listeners need to weigh in. Look what you've done, Gary. Look at what you've done.
Look what I've done. Matt,
Reach.
hold on,
Everyone
hold
do
on,
the
hold
reach
on, hold
around
on.
at the
Do you
supermarket.
believe that there is a space in between the aisles where a super skinny fucking supermarket employee is going in between the aisles and loading all of the shelves from behind?
You mean the aisle elves? Yeah, dude. We all know about them.
That's
They've been there
they're
for
real.
generations.
They have to
Yeah.
rotate. They
This is
rotate the
episode
stock.
5.
There's
Yeah.
there's
This
you know
is what we're
that
giving the
I don't
people
even
500.
I
see.
was
Here's
ready
what I
to
was going to
rap.
say. Chris and Matt, you guys actually look at the dates. I don't go through that much effort. I just know how they stock it, and I take the one in the back.
Dawson, do you do that? Okay.
That's not
Dawson.
necessarily the wrong move. It's just
not.
what products are you doing it for?
Yeah, that's what I'm
Bottled
saying, Dawson.
ranch
Yeah.
is the wrong move to go the extra
Right.
step to do that.
Totally.
Why?
The logic
It's
of
unnecessary.
the guy in the back of this case who is loading them, from behind, that's a logical move. I can get behind that. But when we get to the dry goods in the middle of the store where there is no space between the aisle for some invisible fucking elf to come and load the shelves from behind,
They don't just
what are we
like
doing?
reach around. They stack the boxes. They start at the back and then they bring it up to the front.
They have forklift type stuff too to get up there.
Yeah, I think there's a tube.
Kaylin, can you believe who we've been surrounded by for 500 episodes?
This is going too far.
Yeah. I don't know. I'm with you, Matt. Either way,
Thanks,
but
thanks, dude.
But I don't check the shape of my bacon. You weirdo. All right.
Oh my god,
well,
you are
now-
missing out. You're missing out, dude. You got some weird fucking bacon, man. You got to check that shape.
All right. Well.
Shape and bacon.
Straight lines, baby. Straight
Seggy.
lines.
All right. Well, why don't we go around the horn now? Get our plugs in before we record Patreon. We need a palate cleanser here. Some nice plugs, something for everyone to
Palate
check out.
cleanser. Matt needs better help.
Well, let's find out. Matt, what can we check out for you?
Well, I am going to plug the fine city of Los Angeles, which I will be visiting in December.
I was wondering if you were going to admit that because I actually
Yeah.
learned that last night.
Yeah. One of my other friends called me even later than you did on my birthday.
Yeah, well, he called me and said, "Is it Matt's birthday?" And before I even answered him, I just called you. I answered it after.
got it in first.
Yeah.
All
But
right.
yeah, anyway.
L.A. coming
Yeah,
back.
yeah.
He's
Yeah,
making
just for a day.
his return.
We'll hang.
For
we'll hang.
one day.
Well, no, like there's a day that I'll tell you guys about that we can all hang. if you guys
thank
are
you
available.
for having one day made
Yeah,
for
dude.
us.
And look, if you want to buy me a drink while I'm there, I'll just be standing there with my hand like this.
Nice.
I like that. Count me in.
Yeah.
Either way.
Perfect.
Kaylin, what about you?
The fun part about that is that I'm probably going to hand Matt a giant check and then have to buy him a drink.
Yeah, Gary gives us those big checks. If everyone's
Yeah,
wondering.
I love that you do that.
Yeah, it's really. It's
Yeah,
a fun
my
one.
printing costs are really just out like astronomical, but
my
you know,
my,
it's
my bank hates it. By the way,
for
but
the
it's okay.
lols.
Yeah, it's
Got
for the
it. I
lols.
stay committed.
All right, Kaylin, what about you?
Just fooling about with Michael Bean. Great episode this week. My dad had a friend of his on who's not a big name, but he was like my dad's fixer all through the 80s and 90s. So when my
Awesome.
dad got in real big trouble, he called this guy, who actually had a part in The Abyss, to come help him out when he was in a snag. So it's a really fun episode. You guys should check it out.
Dude,
What's the guy's name?
Ray Donovan.
Chris Murphy.
Chris Murphy. Yeah, that sounds like a fixer.
Yeah.
Hell yeah. All right, just fooling about. Gary, what about you?
Check out Wriggles Picks podcast that you can find on YouTube or anywhere you get podcasts. It's largely just the host and childhood heroes of mine making fun of me, and it's definitely not a bummer at all. But it's really
Definitely not. All right, Dawson, what about you?
Just call your mom and tell her I said hi.
tell her to send a bunch of your friends yo-yo balls.
Oh man.
Solid. And yeah, and for me, I just want to once again just thank all the listeners who've been hanging out with us and listening to us flap our gums for 500 episodes and even more on Patreon. That's like
Hundreds more.
closer to like 800.
800.
Yeah, but yeah, thank you. We really appreciate it, and so yeah, just want to give a shout out to all of you. So from all of us here at the Watercooler, thank you, and we'll see you later this week for Patreon.
That's how you gotta tell your Benny to eat quesadilla.
Quesadilla. We love you.